Okay, learners, in this video, we will learn how to write our first simple basic program in Java. For that, we need a editor and JDK. JDK, that is Java Development Kit. Okay. So, any editor we can use like VS Code, Eclipse, or as simple as Notepad on Windows. I am in this particular lecture is using simple Notepad and JDK. So what are the steps? The first step is we will open Notepad. We will open Notepad and write Java code. We will save the Notepad file as .java. Let's do these steps. I open the Notepad here. And I write a first basic Java program. So to write a first basic Java program, I need to create a class. This is how we can create a class. Public class and the class name. For example, the class name is first program. Okay, then brackets. Now a Java class can have a lot of methods and data members. Okay, so the data that we store inside a class is called data members, and the functions that we write inside a class, we call them as methods. Okay, we will discuss in detail one by one everything. First, let's finish this program. So I define a class here, public class first program. Now I can add as many methods and data members into this class. But to start with, there should be one method in this class, that is main method. To execute a class, we need at least one method, that is main method. So in this particular class, first program, I'm not writing any methods or data members. I'm just writing main. So this is how a main should be written: public static void main, and its variables inside the main passed as would be string array. So I say, for example, the name of the array is string. I say this. Okay, so this is a class first program which has only one method, that is main. Please remember that this main has to be written like this only. It should have public keyword, static keyword, void keyword, main keyword. Sorry, main is the name of the method, and its arguments passed to it as an array of string. Now we can do whatever we want in this function. We can write a simple logic. Let's write a logic to add two numbers, simple two numbers. I declare a number int a with value, say I assign it a value 10. I declare another number int b and I assign it a value 112. Now I declare another variable int c that add these two numbers a plus b. So you can see with this how I'm defining the variables is as simple as any programming language. If you have not used any programming language, please understand that this is how we declare one variable. Int represent the data type, a is the name of the variable, and 10 is the value. Similarly here, int is the data type, b is the name of the value, and 110 is the b is the name of variable, and 110 is the values. In C, we are doing addition of these two variables a and b. This is an addition operator. We are doing a plus b, and assigning it to another variable C. So in these three lines, this program is, here it is defining a variable A. Here it is defining a variable B, and here it is defining a variable C with addition of A and B. Okay, now suppose I want to print C, addition of A and B as C. So I will use the method println as like this, system.out.println, and inside that I can say addition result equal to plus C. So this particular line, for now, please understand that system.out.println print some output for a Java program. Because I want to print the C variable, I have put in a string here, addition result is equal to, and then the value of C. Here, this particular operator is acting as a concatenation thing. Okay, it is joining these two things because addition result is a message, which is a string, and C is a variable, which is int. So these two are concatenated and given to the println. So this is my first program. Okay. Now I have to save this program, save as. I can use any directory wherever I want to, write this program. For example, in my system, I've created a directory called Java programs in drive D. I go to the Java program and save this as first program. I'll keep the file name as first program. Here you have to note that the name of the file as well as the name of the class should be same. And I have to save this file name as .java. So I choose it as a first program, save as no. I don't want to save as at .txt. I want to save as at all files option. And I want to save is at .java. So I save this notepad file as first program.java. Okay. So this particular file is saved as firstprogram.java. Now we can keep it open or close it. Second thing is, okay, here I forgot to tell you, I would also need to run the program command prompt, or what I can say command terminal. Now I will open the command terminal and go to my directory where I have saved my first program.java file. So I have saved it CD. One thing I can do is I can open the file explorer. I can go to that directory, Java programs. I can copy the path of this particular directory, Java programs. Okay. I can just copy this path. Let me try. How can we do this? Okay. Here I go, copy this path. And I go back to my command prompt and I do cd paste the Java program. I go to D, my directory is this. I can do a directory if I see there is a first program.java. Okay, CLS to clear. So program is saved. Now second step is to compile the program. To compile the program, I need a command that is called javac command, which is a part of JDK. So here I will run javac and check if the javac is there or not. So it has given all the details of javac. That means my terminal can recognize javac. Okay, I cleared the screen and now I compile the program. To compile the program, I have to write the command javac first program.java. So here you see in my directory, This is important that my current directory is the directory where I've saved this program. I will use the javac command and will write first program under Java and will press enter. Now it gave me an error. It says that variable A is already defined in method main. Let's go back to the program. If you see, I have defined A here also and here also. So this is an error. I can take it as arg. I save the file again. Let's save it and go back to the kernel. Now I will recompile. See, now the file is compiled. After the compilation process, a class file will get created. So after javac creates a dot class file. So that means what I can say is I can say that my file is first program dot java. If I compile it using javac, it become first program dot class. So go to the directory and see if my first program dot class is created or not. If you see, the first program is created and it is created at current time. So everything is good. So we have created a Java file where we wrote the code, and using the compiler, that is javac, we compiled the program. Now class file is created. Now to run a Java program, we run a class. So because the class name is first program, we use the command here. Use the command here Java to run the program. So how we will use it? We will type Java and my class name. My class name is first program. Please note here that we will not use any extension here. Rather, we will use the class name. So in the code also, we have used the class name as first program. So I have to execute that class. Now I press enter. It is printing addition result is equal to 1. Okay. So this is how we can write our first program, compile it and execute it. Now let's go back. The objective is to write a first Java program. We need editor to write the program. We need JDK to compile the program, and we need JRE to run the program. JRE is Java Runtime Environment. Okay. So first step is open Notepad and write the Java code. Save the Notepad file as .java file. Open terminal. Okay, and compile the file. Compile the .java file. When the .java file is compiled, it creates class file. Like we compile the first program .java, use the javac, it created first program .class. Next step is to run the file or run the class or run the program, whatever you want to say, you can say. So we will use the command Java to run the program. How we would write it? We would simply write it as Java first program. That's all. Press enter, the program will get executed. Okay, so in this particular presentation or say lecture, I have covered this basic. Please listen it carefully and ask questions below as you understand it or whatever the doubt you have. Follow each step carefully. There should not be any problem. Thank you and keep coding.